Oh, and this is how you make this simple cardboard tank game. First, I'll show you the pieces, a little tank, for each side, and then I will show you the actual game board. I hope you enjoy. This is the common tank in my board game that I made, and it comes in green and gray, so you can use them for both sides of the battle. And to make it, you just need two small pieces of cardboard, one smaller, one in a rectangular shape, and one in the shape of a square. You want to put the square on top of the rectangle on the front, and then in one of the holes, you can see little holes there, you want to put a small piece of cardboard to make the gun. Once that is glued and dry, you have your little tank. You want to do this 2 times, make 2 cardboard tanks, and then you want to do that 2 times again without coloring the top green. So now you have the basic tanks for each side, except for the tank destroyer. To make the tank destroyer, you take the turret from the old tank, from the other tank, and you put it on the back. So now it looks like this, instead of this. Pretty simple. Then you just do that for each side. Pretty nice. Now, once you've done that, you can also make a special ability. This can be activated after whatever you really want, but in my game, I have it set where it can be activated after one team defeats 2 opponents. So this is a pretty nice plane. It's used to, once it's selected, it does 100 damage to any surviving enemy opponent. To do this, I just made the plane shape and detailed it a little. Pretty simple. Now, let me give you the quick health points and damage of each tank. The common tank has 1,000 health for each side and does 100 damage. Pretty simple. The tank destroyer, however, has 500 health but does 200 damage. The plane can only be used once per battle and does 100 damage to any remaining enemy opponent. So that's pretty nice. Anyway, let's show the game. First, we have the scoreboard over here. And then we have this, which this is basically like an event I'm doing for it, where you can win one of these 2, the Tog 2 or the Fat Max. And you just have to play 100 games. I think that's a pretty fun event thing that you can do to get extra tanks, stuff like that. And I'll take this out because it does wobble around. Anyway, there's the green camp, which is pretty nice actually. And that is for our green tanks. And they are positioned one here, facing, or here, facing that way. One over here. And then our tank destroyer is right over here, behind the hill. And that's basically the same position for the enemy opponents, where one on this side, one on this side, and the tank destroyer over here. Yeah. Anyway. There is some more stuff, such as this train station and train railroad that goes through the entire build. And you may be asking how I made the mountains. To do this, I cut a piece of paper so it looked pretty organic, and then I crumpled it, or not a piece of paper, a piece of cardboard, and crumpled it to make this look and shape. I then bent it to look more vertical. Put that on there, And I did that 4 times. And then what I did after that, I took more cardboard, did the same thing, and made it slope down in a way that made it appear as a hill or a mountain. Then we have these plateaus, which are inaccessible to vehicles, so you cannot get on them. We have a little town, the army camp, obviously, and that's pretty much it. Obviously, this did take me a little while to do, but I think it's pretty fun. Also, if you want to use these tanks for your own game, in your own event, this tank has, as you can see, 2,000 health and does 100 damage, while this boy has 500 health and does 300 damage. Anyway, I do hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to see me play it, well, you may see me play it. I'm not sure. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you later. Goodbye.